Hello everyone, if you're new around here, we're Nick and Sarah, and with our two little dogs we live, travel and work full time in our little camper van.
Over the last few years we've visited over 25 countries, but this summer we're doing something completely different. We're currently in Portugal in search of some off-grid land, but so far things haven't quite gone to plan.
Good morning folks, and what a view to start the vlog today. Look at this place. Now I have to admit, I didn't want to do this, but we've kind of slightly fallen in love with this area. We didn't expect it, but it's absolutely amazing around here. So guys, if you've been following along, you'll know that we're here in Central Portugal looking for off-grid land. Now we've already shown a couple of plots in our last vlog, and before we continue this vlog and show you where we are right now, which is kind of quite exciting, we thought we'd take you back to yesterday afternoon where we go and see our third plot of off-grid land. It wasn't really suitable, but it definitely had some great features. So the access to this place, there's a little sort of hamlet that way, about 100 metres, but we took this road and it's actually all right. It was manageable. We were getting a bit worried about it. But yeah, so a little bit more tricky, a little bit kind of more on its own as you drive up and then pull into the land there. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's all very lovely and beautiful, isn't it? But look, come and look at this.
Yeah, because you own a big section of pine forest again here.
Yeah. Down
to the border of the property there, so quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
And then, to top it all off, probably put steps here.
Ooh, excuse my underwear.
You've got a swamp.
A pond. Quite a big pond. And there's fish. You can see fish, like maybe about this big, swimming around in there.
I mean, it doesn't look that inviting for a cool down dip at the moment, but
I mean, there's a fair amount of water to say what time of the year we are. We're in August, like, you know, mid-August.
Look at that, nice bank there. Rope swing, slide coming down here.
This is going to fill right up. But I was actually surprised to see quite big fish swimming around in this water, so. And that's your pond.
That's your border all the way there, all the way around there. There's vineyards in the distance. Yeah, I think this one's probably a little bit too big for us.
Can we picture ourselves here? I don't know, I can picture myself getting the supboard out for the pond.
A lot of the trees are struggling a bit here. Sarah pointed out they're quite dry, so they're dying for water.
I know.
There is a well somewhere here, but we haven't managed to find it.
Vines, fruit trees, several orange trees on this flat surface here. Surface. And this little road here, 100 metres, leads to the little hamlet that we're going to take now. And yeah, we're going to try and find somewhere to cool down for a few hours before we continue our search. Yeah, so sorry we didn't show you around the whole plot of land. Like, it was just way too big for us and it got really hot. The land was 12,000 metres square and it was 13,000 euros. I mean, definitely an interesting plot, but just not for us. So anyway, guys, back to where we are today.
So yeah, we have fallen in love with the area a little bit, which causes a problem, doesn't it?
So basically we got to Castelo Branco and we headed west, and I'm glad we headed west first. Today we're at our first river beach. Now there's loads and loads of river beaches in this area.
Can't believe how many in close proximity. Within like, yeah, half an hour, 45 minutes, you've probably got about 10.
Yeah, which is also something we didn't know about, the area. So we're at our first one today. We're going to just we'll leave the van here in the shade and have a little wander down and yep. I've only been down here a few minutes, guys, but I have to get changed and I have to test the water. I have to make sure it's safe for everyone else. That does look really inviting, doesn't it?
Can't believe you're going to go in first.
I know, there's little fishies in there everywhere. Some of them are quite big, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's just a beautiful area, isn't it? It's nice and quiet at the moment as well because obviously it's very early. I'm sure it's going to fill up. But look at this.
This is the natural part. There's the natural part here.
And then there's like a proper beach there with sand and a little beach bar, and then either side of that there's like a lovely shaded area at the right time of day with like a grassy bit and like steps or ladders going into the water. It's pretty cool.
And what's down that way?
Just wild.
Just wild. So hopefully we can get through and have a little walk afterwards. But first, test the waters. Woo. You don't think this is a good place to get in, do you?
No, but you know best. You always know best.
It's all right getting in, it's probably difficult getting out. Very slippery, actually. Very slow. This is a very slow. This will have to be speeded up or cut down or something.
There we go.
Oh, it's lovely.
Well, nice. Look at that little waterfall behind you.
I know. Oh, it's really, really refreshing. Slowly. Gosh, slowly, Diz.
That is not slowly.
It's not slowly, is it? Right, so we're going to head over to the main part so Nick can get in because he's a bit sort of decrepit to get in there, aren't you?
Shut up!
Did you expect it?
Expecting to be a little bit deeper. Ready, jump. Good job I didn't dive.
I know, gosh. It's warm though, right? Because it's shallow.
Yeah. Totally nice here. It's just like a big bath.
So how was your first river beach in the area, my love?
Amazing, incredible. It's like secret little oasis. You know, it's so hot and stuff everywhere, and then you're driving through the mountains, you follow a little signpost to this incredible like swimming pool, and how they've done it out is awesome. You know, the scenery, these stone walls and nice rock formations.
Yeah, and I don't know, like there's something special about swimming in my opinion. There's something special about like wild swimming rather than like swimming pools and the sea and stuff, you know, like rivers, and rivers more so actually than lakes as well.
I like really busy public swimming pools.
He's a git.
Darling.
So we've got a bit of a deadline to meet here, a bit of admin to do, so it's basically stop.
Will we meet it?
Will we meet it? Yes, we will meet it. So it's basically stop, make sure you can get online, do this before we go anywhere else.
And we've got good 4G connection here, haven't we?
We have got good 4G.
And that's not all we've got. Dizzee manages to make himself comfortable in any position. Dave's sitting on the mat. There it is. My phone, the fly swatter and random clothes. Charlie is in his usual spot on the cool mat, which may not be so cool now. That's his little place, isn't it? here or here on this orange cool mat. It's a little quiet place to relax. Yeah, Charlie? So yeah, we're just having a little stop off to get on with some admin before we take you to another of Portugal's amazing river beaches. So guys, our quest to find and show you some lovely river beaches didn't quite work out as planned, as usual.
We showed one, that's it, isn't it?
That was it.
We didn't make it to any others, but we had a really cool drive, like through the mountains. I mean, this
incredible around here.
It's a beautiful, beautiful area. Crazy drive, passing through little villages and the rest of it. And then we kind of came to a river beach, but we didn't take the right turning, so we continued up this really steep hill.
Really steep hill. Obviously Vinny got up it because he's a little tank.
Yeah, and we just parked up there for a while, and then, you know, it was full sun, it got really hot.
We looked down on the river beach, we could see the river beach, and yeah, no one was on it, surprisingly. It's completely empty, but it was in full sun, and it was basically up until about 1 o'clock or something. It's okay, and then after that the sun comes and it's boom, and
you need to just be chilling out somewhere, don't you? So we've ended up coming back. We spent a couple of nights here. We've come back to another motorhome stop, which also has all of the facilities, and it's next to a municipal pool that plays dance music all day.
All summer. It's open July and August from what we know, and it's just, yeah, it's like a party all day. And it happened to be a bank holiday today as well, which is why we decided not to continue looking for river beaches, because they would have all been quite busy. You know, it's August, end of August, so yeah. So guys, if you've been following along, you'll see that we looked at 3 different plots of land in the area. But last night we also looked at another plot of land that we haven't actually shared yet. So should we take them back there now? Yeah, got a little bit late, but we went to see anyway. And once again, we're on the hunt for land. Yeah, we've just pulled up to a plot. We think it's here, we hope it's here. Got our little coordinates. Oh, did I bring my phone? Yes, I did. And yeah, we're not taking the van down here because it's a bit of a dodgy looking track. Probably be all right, but you don't know whether you're going to be able to turn around when you get to the bottom of it. So we're just going on foot, leaving the dogs in the car for security, and we're not sure what the terrain's going to be like, because some of the plots we've seen has been a bit tricky. It's all very exciting. But check these views out. Look at this driveway. I love these little hunts for land. It's like a secret mission. You check in rough coordinates, satellite imagery, and the few pictures we've got. A bit confused about this one. There's a lot of left and rights. Ooh, some nice free grapes. So it says you go down a dirt track, cross a little stream. So again, guessing this is the little stream. And then which way does it say, left or right? Well, it doesn't say any of that sort of thing, does it? Not sure about this road, really. Yeah, I think this is definitely 4x4. You think this is it? This is your driveway down. Again, you'd have to build a proper road and have a 4x4. Dogs would love this though. It's kind of like a beach, isn't it? Kind of like a beach. So we found one of the wells. Can't really see the bottom. There's water in it. Blackberries, olives. I mean, this is a lot of work, isn't it? Gosh, straight away. I mean, it's wild. It really is in the middle of nowhere, but it's a lot of work. Not sure about that pylon up there though. Yeah. It's a bit weird when you're off grid. And this is obviously all yours as well, I think. This might be the small bit, the small section across the other side of the stream. Let's go this way. Nice though, definitely off grid. Definitely a little bit more rustic, a little bit more wild than the other spots.
Yeah, this property is 13,000 euros and it's 5,000 metres square. It's got about 20 olive trees apparently, lots of quite a big area of forest, and about 30 strawberry trees as well apparently, and some other fruit trees.
I love these little stone walls. So
I don't know what we'd do with this. I really don't know what we'd do with this. So we've just checked the map and the coordinates. So yeah, all of this big area here that you can see that we've just walked down is the land. That pine forest there,
lovely golden pine forest this time of day,
but that goes right back and goes sort of like a triangle like that, is yours. And then there's like another little area, very small, like the secret garden area over the other side of the stream, but I don't know how you get across.
See that there? That's it there.
Yeah, nice wall at the back there.
Yeah, and there's a lovely wall along this stream. Loads of blackberries all the way along here.
I mean, this is remote living, isn't it? This is proper remote living. But I think you would definitely need a 4x4. You would need to be here full time. You would need to work this land a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely an eye-opener seeing lots of different properties. Although this would be nice, yeah, it'd have to be full time and you'd have to be proper committed, because this would grow crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is very nice. Your own little pine forest sort of going up the hill. Again, all the properties we've visited have kind of been in a little valley, haven't they?
Yeah.
A little dip. So with all of them concerned a little bit in the winter, is it going to be like a floodplain? Is the water going to sit
This wouldn't
here?
be a floodplain. It's
It would just flow down to the
constantly
river.
going. It's a big slope going all the way down to this stream. That will be full of water in the winter time. Interesting though, isn't it? The forest is nice.
Forest looks lovely this time of day. It's cheating seeing it this time of day. Everything looks lovely. So what are these, darling?
Okay, so this big group of shrubs, plants here, these are the strawberry trees. They're actually really big, but they're like round balls, which I've never seen before, but it does say in the thing about 30 strawberry trees. Must be these. I mean, I presume they're edible. I'm not going to eat it. But
They're dry, aren't they?
they're all, maybe it's the wrong time of year. They look like they've all dried out. It's probably earlier for strawberries, isn't it? It's usually earlier for strawberries.
Never seen strawberries like that though.
I know.
It has to be, because there's no other trees in the area.
I mean, look how healthy they are though. Obviously they've gone past the picking time, but strawberry plants are usually small, aren't they?
Look at that,
I'll have to
though.
Google that one.
Look at that, lovely crop of strawberry trees. If we're right.
And you've got bamboo over there. Pears, I've seen pear trees, apple trees, loads of berries, and there's vines as well. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff here, isn't there?
Confused about this plant.
Could they be lychees, not strawberries? And they've got it wrong in the paper because they look like lychees. I've never seen strawberries grow like that.
Loving these as well. Don't know what they are.
Interesting little plants. So there's plenty of different plants, that's for sure.
That's the exciting thing about seeing these plots, is you never know what plants and fruit trees and trees you're gonna get. And we love plants, don't we?
I don't know where you'd even start here though, to be honest with you. Clearing an
Nice little road
area and
here.
making a base, bringing the van down here. Way too much work for us, I think, this one, my love.
Yeah, it's a shame, you know, nice little pine forest up the hill, but the bigger the plot, the more decisions there is to make, the more work, and this is quite remote. That driveway, we'll call it, as lovely as it is, it's going to be a bit of a mission if you have to.
I think it's 4x4,
yeah,
definitely.
4x4, a bit rocky in places.
But anyway, I suppose we best move on then.
So yeah, guys, what do you think?
Yes,
what do you think about those
think?
properties?
We've seen 4 different properties in the area now. 3 of them have been quite large and a little bit more on their own and isolated, but the one that we liked best is actually the first property we went to go and see, which was the smallish one and obviously the cheapest one as well. And what did we like about that?
Wow, you know, it had loads of fruit trees, apples, pears, fig, loads of grapevines, that little stream with a lovely wall, amazing well.
and then it wasn't too big, quite like the sectioned off kind of thing. And
Yeah.
one side it was like raised up, and then you had the little wooden structure that someone had started building, so that would be your corner with shade
Toilet
and stuff.
and shower and stuff and things like that. It's a lovely little cute plot of land. It really is, and it's kind of divided by the road
And manageable.
half of it one side, half at the other side. That is the sort of land that we're looking for, because you can just not be on the land and it'll be fine. We've made inquiries, we've asked loads of questions about it. Actually, that's what we've done this afternoon. And to keep a plot like that cleared, someone would come with a tractor like a farmer or something. You could probably pay about €100, and you have to do that once
It's about
a year.
35 mass or minus euros per hour. So
Yeah.
depending on the size, obviously.
Yeah, so that would only take a couple of hours. So that's all of your kind of outgoings per year. So it all does look,
The only thing with that, the main drawback with that property was the fact that it's overlooked because the road is sort of a higher level. So on one side, people passing by could see the whole property. On the other side, you're kind of sheltered in the corner because there's olive trees.
Yeah, but you are overlooked.
Yeah.
It's not really private like how we'd like it to be private, and that's obviously a big thing.
So you lot could just come and find us.
But everything else about that ticked all of our boxes,
Yeah.
didn't it? I think there's quite a nice community here. We've met some people already from here. We've only been a couple of days, so there's
Met a couple of
lot
subscribers, didn't we?
Yeah. I think for us, what we really want to do, we're giving it so much thought. Honestly, we were going to put an offer on the first plot of land that we see.
Up and down.
But then we really want to come here in the winter as well, I think, because we've just literally been in the harshest time of the year and seen it. And
That, and we're very indecisive people, and like
they probably know that. But
after we said in previous
Up and down.
videos, we're like, should we buy, and got so many comments, and we're like, yeah, because we have our base in Andalusia, we love our little village, we love our house, we were looking for a bit of land somewhere, but then we want to travel. Essentially, we're travelers, we want to travel at the moment, so it's a whole thing. Do we want to invest in another sort of part of
commitment type
another
thing?
commitment,
even though what we're thinking is it wouldn't be a massive commitment if it doesn't need too much work,
and
we
if you don't
have to
spend
pay it.
much, it's all right. It's not a major.
It's very hard to make decisions when you're like us, I tell you. Got some proper like party vibes going on, like literally all day from this place, isn't it?
I think this whole area we found out there's loads of pies, isn't there?
Loads of parties. I mean, it's coming here has definitely been a massive eye-opener with no regrets. Really glad that we came, and seen the land, what's available, seen the area.
Just
and
wish we'd come here sooner.
Yeah, and the vibe. I mean, it was blinking hot. Like the whole of July, they had a heat wave here, didn't they? Let's face it, plus 40 degrees. The whole of July. Obviously now at the end of August, it has cooled down a lot. So yeah, maybe we should have come here sooner because we could have looked at a lot more land and stuff like that. But at the same time, that 5 degrees difference to what we have now to what it was in July, beginning of August, that makes all the difference. But it's definitely been a massive, massive eye-opener, don't you think?
Definitely, yeah, quite different from what we expected. We were worried about coming in thinking, how do people survive here in the summer, and then found out about all these river beaches and the landscape, as we've probably said 100 times, is just stunning. It's just full of forest everywhere.
Yeah,
it's incredible. So yeah, we
will be back.
Yes,
that's for sure. We've mentioned before that we've been to Portugal, in Central Portugal, in like November, but it'll be nice to come in like January. Maybe when we come back from the UK, we could pop in and see what it's like then.
I'm just thinking we sound crazy, because I'm sure a few videos ago we were talking about all the pros and cons, and we're like, no, we're not going to say it.
Not for us, we're not doing it. And then now it's like, oh, maybe. And then, do you know what I mean? We are up and down, and sorry for that, guys. You must think we're a complete couple of nutters.
So guys, we have left the area and we're on our way back to España.
We've got some commitments in Spain, so we are on our way back now. So anyways, we have made one stop off, and this is a great stop off actually. I'll give you a clue. It's a little bit cold. What's that all about?
It is a bit freezing.
Not freezing, but it does feel a bit cold. So yeah, so obviously
That
we're
wasn't
somewhere...
a very big clue, was it?
Well, obviously we're somewhere elevated.
Yeah.
That's the only clue we're
So
giving.
if you can guess where we are, we'll give you a sticker pack.
Will we?
At random.
Okay, we'll do that. So answers in the comments, because you'll have to wait to find out where we are until the next vlog.
Yes. That's enough for this vlog. I think it's probably gone on way too long.
Probably, as always. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please make sure you're following for daily updates over on our other socials, Instagram, Facebook, and...
What's that one? TikTok.
and yep, we'll see you next week.
Take care, guys. Stay safe. See you soon.
And yeah, so even though we've been parked in the sun, it's been all right, and it's been manageable. It's been a
we've got
nice
out
breeze.
awning out and everything. So yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah, so sorry that we only shown you 3 properties so far. I don't know how the hell we thought we were going to see 7 today.
It's a bit over enthusiastic, I think. Coming out of the water, a little treat for you guys. You stop there.
I don't want to be filmed getting out because it's not going to be pretty. So is the hunt for land back on, and is it a serious thing, my darling? Will we be buying land in Portugal, Central Portugal?
I'm not saying anything. We're up and down like a yo-yo.
Well, I tell you what, you better watch next week to find out if we do. Or where we at. Or
Or what the hell we're doing.